The United Kingdom's Ministry of Defense latest intelligence update on Ukraine, June 20, 2023. On June 19, 2023, Wagner Group owner Yevgeny Prigozhin said that he was expecting a reply from the Russian Ministry of Defense regarding a contract of his own drafting, which he had delivered to the ministry 3 days before. This follows the Ministry of Defense's own ultimatum to Wagner and other volunteer formations to sign contracts with the Ministry of Defense by July 1, 2023. Although the content of Prigozhin's document has not been made public, the act of him delivering it raises the stakes and is highly likely another deliberate effort to undermine the authority of the official military authorities. Prigozhin's tone towards the Ministry of Defense has become unambiguously confrontational. The Ministry of Defense almost certainly sees this as deeply unfortunate at a time when it is grappling with Ukraine's counteroffensive. The Air Force Command of Ukraine Armed Forces update. Around 11 p.m. on June 19, 2023, a Russian Ka-52 attack helicopter was destroyed by a unit of the Air Force's anti-aircraft missile forces in the Donetsk direction. The Institute for the Study of War, Russian Offensive Campaign Assessment. Ukrainian forces conducted counteroffensive operations in at least 2 sectors of the front on June 20th. The Ukrainian General Staff reported that Ukrainian forces continued offensive operations on the administrative border between Zaporizhia and Donetsk oblasts and in western Zaporizhia Oblast. The Russian Ministry of Defense claimed that units of the eastern grouping of forces repelled 4 Ukrainian assaults near Orikhiv, Zaporizhia Oblast, and in western Donetsk Oblast. Ukrainian Deputy Defense Minister Hanna Maliar reported on June 19 that Russian forces have committed significant forces to stop Ukrainian offensives, making Ukrainian advances difficult. Maliar added that ongoing Ukrainian operations have several tasks that are not solely focused on liberating territory, and that Ukrainian forces have yet to start the main phase of counteroffensive operations. The Institute for the Study of War key takeaways today. The Russian Ministry of Defense continues to respond to Ukrainian counteroffensive operations with a relatively high degree of rhetorical coherence, suggesting that the Ministry of Defense has learned from its past mishandling of the information space during previous Ukrainian counteroffensives. Russian forces conducted a missile and drone strike on Ukraine on June 20th. Russian forces continued a slightly intensified pace of ground attacks near Kreminna. Russian and Ukrainian forces continued ground attacks near Bakhmut. Russian forces continued ground attacks along the Avdiivka-Donetsk city line. Ukrainian forces continued counteroffensive operations on the administrative border between Zaporizhia and Donetsk oblasts. Ukrainian forces continued limited ground attacks in western Zaporizhia Oblast. The Kremlin continues to lower the requirements for Russian military service in an effort to increase recruitment. Russia aims to use the annual International Military Technical Forum Army 2023 to diversify and expand its defense industrial base.